Grand Theft Auto. This 1997 project by DMA Design laid the foundation for the entire series, offering the player the role of a criminal across 3 massive cities. The game was born from a technical glitch in a prototype called Race and Chase, where the police began to aggressively ram the player, making the gameplay incredibly fast-paced and exciting. It was characterized by a top-down view and total freedom of action, allowing players to ignore missions in favor of causing chaos on the streets. The project became significant because it sparked a massive public scandal, which ultimately turned the game into a major symbol of counterculture in digital media. Grand Theft Auto 2. The 1999 sequel moved the action to the retro-futuristic Anywhere City. The developers improved the engine by adding a lighting system and more detailed car sprites. The main difference was the gang loyalty system. Working for one group automatically ruined your relationship with another. This made the world feel alive and forced players to pick a side, which served as the foundation for more complex criminal storylines in the future. Grand Theft Auto 3. Released in 2001, this game staged a revolution by moving the series into full 3D and introducing Liberty City to the world. It grew from the team's desire to create a living metropolis with a sense of immersion, drawing inspiration from classic crime dramas. Its defining feature was its cinematic quality and the ability to explore an open world from a third-person perspective with unprecedented detail for the time. The game's popularity is explained by the fact that it effectively created the open-world action genre as we know it today. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. This 1980s styled action game takes place in a sunny analog of Miami. The game originated as an expansion for the 3rd installment, but quickly grew into a standalone project with a vibrant aesthetic. It stood out for having a voiced protagonist, played by a Hollywood actor, and a legendary soundtrack featuring hits from that era. The importance of this entry lies in its perfect execution of atmosphere and nostalgia, making it one of the most beloved titles among fans. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a massive 2004 game spanning an entire state with 3 cities and rural countrysides. The idea originated from the desire to showcase the Los Angeles gang culture of the 90s and push the limits of what was possible on the consoles of that time. The main difference was the inclusion of RPG elements. The hero could work out at the gym, change clothes, get haircuts, and even gain weight from eating. The project became a cult classic thanks to its incredible scale and depth of detail, which are still considered gold standards today. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. This is a prequel to the 3rd installment, developed specifically for the PlayStation Portable handheld console. The game appeared as a response to fans' demand for a full GTA experience in a pocket-sized format. It was in no way inferior to the home console versions in terms of content, retaining the familiar city while telling a new story featuring Tony Cipriani. The project's popularity was driven by its technical achievement. The developers proved that a massive open world could function on a small device. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Another portable project serving as a prequel to the events in Vice City. The game was created to expand the lore of the original part and fill in narrative gaps. Its distinguishing feature was the business empire building mechanic, where players could seize buildings and manage various types of criminal enterprises. It is significant as the most polished and technologically advanced game in the series for the PSP platform. Grand Theft Auto 4. The 2008 chapter of the series brought an incredible level of realism and seriousness to Liberty City. The game was built on the new Rage engine, which allowed for advanced physics for bodies and vehicles. It differed by its dark philosophical plot about the immigrant Nico Bellic and the absence of the series' usual zaniness in favor of authenticity. The project is popular for its heavy atmosphere and a detailed city simulation that still looks impressive today. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, a unique entry in the series developed for the Nintendo DS and later ported to other platforms. It returned to the classic top-down view but adapted it for modern technology using cel-shaded graphics. The main difference was the touchscreen mini-games, such as assembling Molotov cocktails or picking locks. It is important as a bold experiment that proved the spirit of the series could be preserved even with a radical change in perspective. Grand Theft Auto 5, the most commercially successful game in the series, taking the player back to modern-day Los Santos. The idea arose from the ambition to create a large-scale satire of modern American society. The key difference
was the system of 3 main characters between whom the player could switch at any time, even during missions. The game's popularity is due not only to the quality of the single-player campaign, but also to the development of its online mode, which turned the project into an endless service. Grand Theft Auto Online, a constantly updated multiplayer.